Hey everybody, Nate Blackburn here with Boardshop today to talk to you about a new boot coming out next year from Ride Snowboards. It's called the Lasso Pro. The Lasso has been one of my favorite boots for the last 2 years. I pretty much have worn it every day that I've gone snowboarding since I got it, since that last review I made. And it is still in phenomenal shape. I've worn it and I would still keep riding it. I was fortunate enough to get a set of these new Lasso Pros, so I am going to be doing an on-hill review for you. So let's check that out. So one of the great parts about the Lasso that I really like, that they're continuing with the Lasso Pro, is the inner-outer dual BOA system. On the outside of the boot, the front knob has now been upgraded to an H4 coiler, which means you can essentially knock this off and pop it right back in. It's a much more durable, robust system, and it's great for people who are riding hard. With the side BOA, you are going to be tightening two bands that come down here. It's their tongue-tied system. It grabs the tongue and drops it deeper into the heel cup to really help yank your ankle into the back part of the boot, which is absolutely phenomenal. The main difference coming up for the new year is that the Lasso is no longer going to have the Michelin outsole, and the Lasso Pro is going to continue to have it, which is awesome. I really like the Michelin outsole. It's just a durable, very sticky thing, and it's a very rigid base to your boot as well, so it helps deliver great power to your edges. After that, the big upgrade, the thing that I am just so excited to start trying out, the main difference between these is the liners. With this liner, you have a normal Intuition liner, but with the Lasso Pro, you have the new wrap liner. The wrap liner is really cool. We'll talk to you about that in just a second. The Lasso Pro is going to be a little bit stiffer than the original Lasso because of the wrap liner. The wrap liner will wrap around the side and Velcro together. It's an awesome liner. You see it in a lot of ski boots, but the fact that they're now implementing it into this awesome snowboard boot is wonderful. One of the things that you'll notice as far as a difference is the Lasso Pro has a taller heel counter. Essentially, this is just a really rigid back to this snowboard boot. It's a little bit more durable. It's going to be a little bit stiffer to help drive your snowboard around the mountain. I'm a big fan of it. Ultimately, the Lasso Pro is pretty much just a Lasso with like 3 or 4 features that I'm really digging. A wrap liner, a stiffer heel counter to the back. You're going to continue to have that Michelin outsole, and it still comes in really dark colors, which is awesome because I love myself a black dark boot. Not that I really want to say this, but I guess I have to say out with the old and in with the new. I'm about to go rip some laps up here at the summit at Snoqualmie and just see how these boots are. Go for a small little hike, see what that's about, and then we'll figure it out. Stay tuned. So I've been snowboarding for the last like 4 hours on these Ride Lasso Pros, and they are awesome. They are definitely a different boot than the Lasso. They've got a better heel hold. I like the way the liner feels, not having a seam in the front of my shin. I didn't think I would notice it, but I did notice that, like, oh my goodness, it really makes a big difference. It feels very comfortable. It's holding my heel down very well as well, which is something that like I've come to expect with the Lasso system. The tongue-tied side BOA that just yanks your heel into the back pocket of the boot is just doing its job. They're awesome. I've been doing some stuff that I don't typically do, some like really quick edge-to-edge stuff. This boot is just delivering awesome power in and out of the carbs, and I'm about it. I definitely like them. I think I like them a little bit more than my normal Lassos, and they're not even broken in yet, which is definitely something to be said because those boots and me were like this. So I'm excited to keep these on for the next like 3, 4, 5,000 days on snow. And I really also like being able to, like, let's say your foot's in pain and you're just like, oh no, my toes. You can just quickly come down here and pop the boas open and your boot's super loose. And that's something that you really don't get with laces. I'm a big fan of that style of being able to contour the way that your boot fits. Just in summation, the Lasso Pro is awesome. It's getting my seal of approval for whatever that means. And I'd recommend them to anybody who's gonna be spending a lot of time in their boots and wants that comfort over like anything else. If you want comfort, the Lasso Pro is the way to go. My name's Nate. I'm signing off with Motion Boardshop. If you've got any questions, comments, give us a call at 206-372-5268 or hit us up at motionboardshop.com and we'll be there to help you out. Remember to ride safe, wear your helmet. Bye.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.